Sir Clive Ronald Woodward OBE is an English former rugby union player and coach. He was coach of the England team from 1997 to 2004, managing them to victory in the 2003 Rugby World Cup. He also coached the 2005 British and Irish Lions tour to New Zealand, losing the Test Series 3-0. Early life: Woodward was born in Ely, Cambridgeshire, the son of an RAF pilot. He started school at Corstorphine in Edinburgh and was later sent to the school ship HMS Conway, as his father disapproved of his ambition to play professional football. At Conway, he played rugby union at centre alongside Fly Harvey and Duncan Smith, who would later become leader of the Conservative Party. According to Woodward, he was not selected to play for the Welsh schoolboys side because he was English, but he was good enough to play rugby union for a Welsh school. According to his autobiography, he applied to do a law degree at Durham University, but was turned down even though he was good enough, and instead, he found a job at a London bank. Playing career: his first club was Harlequins, but he left to go to Loughborough University where he gained a Bachelor of Science degree in Sports Science followed by a postgraduate certificate in education. He then played as a centre for Leicester from 1979 to 1985. He made his England debut against Ireland on January 19, 1980, as a replacement. England won the Grand Slam in that season, winning all their games. He went on to gain 21 caps for his country, playing his last game on March 17, 1984 against Wales. He was a member of the 1980 British Lions tour to South Africa and 1983 British Lions tour to New Zealand. He was most noted for his centre partnership with fellow Tiger Paul Dodge. Playing for the Barbarians, he also won the Hong Kong Sevens in 1981. Rugby coaching career: he returned to the UK in 1990 to start his own IT leasing company, and he became coach of the then obscure Henley, who were promoted to the National Leagues. After a short but successful spell of coaching at London Irish, he was unable to handle the politics of the club and was forced out. He became assistant coach at Leicester's arch-rivals Bath under Andy Robinson, and when Jack Rowell retired as coach of the England team in 1997, Woodward acquired the job. He had the job of transforming the England side from the amateur era into the professional one. Having been quoted as requesting that the press judge him on England's performance at the 1999 Rugby World Cup, when they were beaten by South Africa, his job was questioned. The team developed and subsequently won a Grand Slam in the 2003 Six Nations followed by the 2003 Rugby World Cup, beating the reigning champions Australia in the final. He was knighted in the 2004 New Year's Honours. After the 2003 World Cup, England came third in the 2004 Six Nations. His last tour as England coach came shortly afterwards, with an ill-fated tour of New Zealand and Australia. England were beaten by New Zealand in 2 tests, without scoring a single try, going down 36-3 in the first and 36-12 in the second. The team then went to Australia, where they were beaten 51-15. In February 2004 he was appointed head coach for the 2005 British and Irish Lions tour to New Zealand. The Lions lost the Test Series 3-0. Woodward's management was criticised by many commentators and players for his initial squad selection, his coaching methods, his handling of the players and the media, his selections on tour, particularly for keeping faith with the England players he knew well, and for not allowing the Test team any time to play together before the Test series began. He returned from New Zealand with his reputation within rugby severely tarnished. On October 24, 2011, Woodward was inducted into the IRB Hall of Fame, alongside all other Rugby World Cup winning head coaches and captains from the tournament's inception in 1987 through 2007. Resignation and football coaching: Woodward's contract with England was due to run until 2007. Following the retirement of key players like Lawrence Dallaglio and Martin Johnson, and finishing third in the Six Nations after the World Cup success, he found the politics of English rugby difficult to deal with, particularly the Premiership club's relations with the England management. Woodward was linked with the switch to football and, although he had denied these rumours, on September 1, 2004, Woodward announced that he would be quitting as England coach. Initially, a move to Southampton Football Club seemed likely, as Woodward was a friend of Chairman Rupert Lowe. Lowe discussed this possibility with the club's board on September 2, 2004. However, in his resignation press conference, Woodward said that his intention was to take the Football Association's Grade 2 coaching badges after the 2005 British and Irish Lions tour to New Zealand. "I'm interested in football, I intend to do the awards, but I may end up coaching Maidenhead under-9s. You have to start at the bottom and I intend to do that." However, Woodward continued his move into the Football League in 2005 by becoming performance director at Southampton Football Club, without undertaking any coaching at non-league clubs. With no experience of professional football, he again has problems with the politics of the situation, and was widely believed to have had a difficult relationship with the club's then-manager Harry Redknapp. For example, his appointee as head of sports science, Simon Clifford, left the club in November 2005, after only 2 months, amid resentment from the club's existing staff. Following the departure of Redknapp in December 2005, Woodward was suggested as a possible candidate for the manager's position at the Championship club, despite his lack of experience in the game. He was subsequently appointed Director of Football to work alongside newly appointed head coach, George Burley. On August 31, 2006 it was confirmed by Southampton that he was no longer working at the club. British Olympic Association. On September 6, 2006 it was announced that Woodward would be returning to sport as the new Director of Elite Performance for the British Olympic Association. This is a role similar to that for which he was believed to be a candidate at his former employers, the Rugby Football Union. In 2007 he was appointed to the Board of Directors of Leicester Tigers as a non-executive director. On March 6, 2008, he had the privilege to run with the Olympic torch while going through Russell Square, London. At the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing he acted as deputy chef de mission and undertook a review of practices at the Games in preparation for 2012 Summer Olympics in London. It was announced October 4, 2012. Woodward will leave his post as Director of Sport at the British Olympic Association after 6 years. Books. Woodward released his autobiography, Winning, in 2004. He writes of the triumph of England in the 2003 Rugby World Cup, the preparations and celebrations, and of his personal life, his playing and coaching career. In Winning, Woodward refers to Yehuda Shinar as one of the people who helped to turn the team around and who helped them win the World Cup. A biography of him, Clive Woodward, the biography, written by Alison Kervine, was published 6 months later. Charity. Woodward is an honorary president of the Wooden Spoon Society, a children unregistered trademark charity that harnesses the support of the rugby world. Sir Clive has also played in the annual Gary Player Invitational charity golf tournament to assist golf icon Gary Player raise funds for various children's causes. Personal life. Clive Woodward is married to Jane Williams. The couple used to run a computer leasing business together. They live near Maidenhead. Sir Clive and Lady Woodward were guests at the wedding of Mike Tindall and Zara Phillips. International matches as head coach. Record by country . See also, Eddie Jones. References. External links, Sporting Heroes Overview of Playing Career, BBC report on his appointment at the BOA, Sir Clive Woodward Profile Agency Profile, profile@scrum.com, analysis of Woodward's 10 Commandments on Winning, Debrett's People of Today.